Okay, we're going to tie the ginger quill. First we're going to start by tying the thread behind the eye, trim the tag, and place the thread at the one-quarter of the shank from the eye length. Now I'll take slips from the duck quill, measure them, make sure that they're the length of the shank of the hook, and they're from a left and a right feather, and I will move right to the tying point, take the thread, put it in between my thumb and index finger, hold the feather with both fingers, let the weight of the bobbin come down, and I'll pull it on the up. I'll do that twice. Okay, now that that's locked into place, I will take a couple of wraps going backwards so that the fibers don't split on me. Lift them up and put a couple of wraps right in front so that they stand up. Okay, next I will take my scissor and go as close to the thread as possible and trim that off. And I'll bury that with a couple of wraps. I will come to the front again. I'll take my bodkin, and here is where I'll make sure that the wing will be separated. One more time, through, front, then to the back, hold them up, put another wrap in front, make sure the wing is not split up. Now I'll take my thread and bring it to the bend of the hook. Always line it up with the barb of the hook. That is where the bend is. Take a couple of wraps in between the barb and the point. Now I'll take some ginger colored hackle, take them from the stem, measure it for the tail to see that it's the shank of the hook length, and I will tie that at the bend of on the top at the bend of the hook. And I will take some of these butt sections, the excess, and just trim them off. And what I'll do is I'll put a base of thread down. Try to make this body nice and even to get ready for the stripped quill. Now I'll tie the stripped peacock herl stem. And bring the thread. I'm going to bring the thread to the other side of the wing, and I'm going to put a 1/2 inch knot place. I'm going to use the rotary function of this vise. I'm going to take the hackle pliers to hold the stem in place. I'm going to hold that and rotate the body. Try not to get it nicked by the point of the hook. Going to take my thread, but first I have to get it into place. Have it locked into place. Let me just stop the camera for a second. Okay. Secure the stripped peacock herl and trim it off. I'm going to start adding the hackle in next. Okay, but before I put the hackle in, I'm going to put a few drops of either head cement or bonies or Solary's bone dry. So just put a very light. It's too much. Let me just rotate this through. And next I'm going to tie the hackle, secure it behind the wing, and then cross over and grab not the wing, just the stem. See, keeping the wing intact, and then trim the stem off. Okay, now we will take our hackle pliers, take the hackle, put at least 2 to 3 wraps behind the wing, and then 2 to 3 wraps, maybe 4 wraps in front of the wing. And then cut the hackle off. Now I'm going to just put a couple of wraps in to build the head. Now I'll whip finish it. Cut the thread. And at this point I would put a drop of head cement on there, or Solary's bone dry. So that is the Ginger Quill, one of the Silver Award patterns that are required in the Silver Award Fly Tying Award. Thank you very much.